I am sorry for the lifetimes of mistrust and misuse of my power, that all this time I saw and held you in my heart as the enemy, not realizing or rectifying my actions, choosing to use my sexual misuse as power over your choices and how you must behave, balancing you on the tightrope of what to do and how to act. I am sorry that I ignited within you confusion through your own journey, never truly seeing the damage I was creating, and that I never embraced you for you, allowing you to grow into the embodiment of God's source, but rather molded you into what I seen fit in the moment of my own confusion. I am sorry that when I looked into your eyes so many times, I never really searched for your light and nurtured that. I ignored your outreached hand and heart crying for connection and balance in the only way you knew how, due to the many battlefields you stood on, due to my pretentious words and actions saying it was your job to protect, no matter the cost on your heart and on your soul. I am sorry I avoided the benevolent being within you due to my own crazy confusion of self-loathing, for the centuries of blood-stained hands that you wore under an armored heart, and I still criticized rather than embraced you. I was a big part of our separation due to my own survival, as I took upon me the roles to play depending on the events I walked through, either in front of you or behind, but never beside you. I am sorry I never validated your pain, but rather trained you to hide it away, creating more armor upon your soul and upon your heart, and then punished you when you could not bring about that emotional heart for me. I stepped into a role of separation rather than companion, and I acknowledge I am a part of your creation of confusion and of pain. A jail of sorts you had to lock yourself within in order to survive the treacherous terrain of this human experience. And when things did not work as I expected, I looked at you with judgmental heart and eyes, pushing you even further into the retreat and escape of your pain. I am sorry that for the centuries I misused the divine feminine energy that I carry for power and exploitation. I was a part of your wounds for so many lifetimes. I am sorry for so many times I pushed you into that battlefield of life and never gave you a safe reprieve to rest your weary body and mind, but rather condemned you in the rights and wrongs of my own self-defeating acknowledgement of the divine and of the sacred. I am sorry that I created sex with this temple of mine, rather than the healing of hearts and connections of our souls, and then turning it on you as though you were the perpetrator. And that for centuries you have felt so alone and never enough because of my own actions and words and expectations of how you should and must be, when I myself had no clue when I looked at my own reflection. I am sorry for all those times I did not hear you, instead protruding my own false truths, echoing my voice over yours until you remained silent within that prison. And that some of that armor that you wear is due to my own self-hatred, always projecting onto you as if all things were due to the creation of your own hand. I am sorry that due to my own fear of love, I gave you a false love, a conditional love that was only fleeting upon my own demands, as if you were a puppet in my control. I am sorry I was too afraid to open my eyes to acknowledge my own miscreations that I put upon your shoulders and then expected you to fix as I seem fit, rather than just truly loving you and allowing your voice to sing. I am sorry for the many opportunities we had to grow and heal and again become one, and I retreated with gnashing of teeth and removal of self as punishment to you. And this world has grown, and I did not recognize the sacredness of the masculine and raise it up within the light, giving it the unconditional love and compassion it has not only deserved, but so longed for. I am sorry that in not knowing who I truly am, I forced that illusion on you, only for you to build more armor and retreat even deeper from connecting our hearts as one. I have recognized this within me, and I am so sorry. There was a fear of knowing my own light, and a bigger fear of you re-remembering yours and creating balance and love and unity. And it was so deep within my core, it was unfamiliar territory. And it brought glimpses of an illusion that I thought was truth. I believed that if you connected with this source within you, that it would wreak havoc, and your desire for me would dissolve, because now you could stand on your own. I am peeling those layers away and understanding the light of truth. And it is not that we need one another, but that we deserve to stand with one another, united as the mighty force of the sacred masculine and the divine feminine in our beautiful and magnificent transition back into the God-Goddess. For many years I've searched for the words to reconcile what I have created, and all my heart does is scream in the silence behind a floodgates of tears. I am so sorry. But my benevolent, my sacred masculine, my sweet and precious man, I am grateful for these realizations of truth. How I was a part of the destruction of something that truly I love so deeply. Because as these words flow, I become more whole as I step into accountability, not with judgment, but with absolute forgiveness of all the events that I participated in to help create the wounded child within you. The ancient warrior that still lives and breathes, and in hopes, the benevolent, sacred masculine that is emerging. I thank you for the many times you have been my strength and my protector, even if it was due to the conditioning of who you were supposed to be. I thank you for your strong arms that held me so many times, even though inside yourself you were so weary. Your strength gave me strength, and I am grateful. Forgive my misdeeds, or at least be open to the possibility that we can and will heal. And that work must start within me. The healing, the accepting, the nurturing, and then expanding that energy between the gap that has kept us away from each other for far too long. I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, my ancient warrior. With love, a goddess in transition.